XRP Future Millionaire. It is 9:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have some breaking news about the CPI coming in a little lower than expected. So this is a tailor-made small pump here. So we're going to get into the charts. But first, as you guys know, tomorrow I'm going to Arlington. I'm being set out there by Bitget. So this is the Bitget sponsor PGL's Major Antwerp 2022 and Dota 2 Major Arlington 2022. That's coming up. Actually, it's in the process of going on. I'm flying out there tomorrow. Bitget's flying me out there as I'm an ambassador. And they are actually Julie as well. They're flying out. And we'll be there, get in there Thursday, but then I'll be covering this live Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then I'll fly back Monday. So make sure you're paying attention. So Bitget to sponsor PGL's Major Antwerp 2022 and Dota 2 Major Arlington 2022. Singapore-based cryptocurrency exchange, Bitget has been named as the exclusive cryptocurrency partner of PGL Major Antwerp 2022 and PGL Dota 2 Major Arlington 2022. As a sponsor of both events, and I'll be in the Major Arlington 2022, obviously. As a sponsor of both events, Bitget says it will leverage these partnerships to maximize its reach and narrow the gap between crypto and other industries to establish cryptocurrency as a source of investment for all. The deal follows on from Bitget's partnership with PGL Major Stockholm 2021 back in October of 2021, according to a release, and marks the firm's second partnership with the global tournament organizer. So this is the second one. So we are always eager to partner with like-minded partners to strengthen our foothold and position in the rapidly evolving crypto space. After a successful partnership late last year, we are confident we will be able to reach new heights with PGL as we continue to achieve dual synergies. Established in 2018, Bitget is crypto currency exchange that aims to contribute to the adoption of decentralized finance and global scale. The company is reportedly committed to providing comprehensive and secure trading solutions and claims to serve more than 2 million customers in 50 different countries. Fascinating. So that's where you're going to find me the next few days. Now let's take a look at the CPI. So now let's get into this. Bitcoin rallies as U.S. inflation cools to 8.5%. The decline in inflation following the 4-decade record print of 9.1% in June could bode well for risk-on assets like equities and cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin and Ethereum have already spiked in response to the print. U.S. inflation may have already peaked. That's bullshit. We're just in one of these sections where, just remember, don't get yourself trapped for September. Don't get yourself trapped for September. We're not raising rates in August, but I believe in September it's going to be a minimum of 75. So this could be a very short-lived pump, but if you're going short right now, pay attention to what just broke. And we're going to go over the charts and do this together in just a minute. So according to the latest consumer price index data published by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics today, inflation cooled to 8.5%. Oh, hi, Ghost. My kitty just walked by. I do my updates outside. Come here, kitty. Ghost. Here, kitty. Hi, kitty. Hi, buddy. My cat's it's a cool little kitty. Here, this is who I'm talking to. This is my buddy. Come here, Ghost. Say hi to everybody. Come here, kitty. Yeah. Say hi to everybody. Nothing like a little kitty. There's the kitty. Oh, but nobody can see you, Ghost. You show everybody. There you go. Come here, Ghost. Show everybody your face. Show everybody that. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Good kitty. So, Ghost, we gotta get back to the charts. Wait, I'll pet you. Come here, Ghost. So, according to the latest consumer price index data published blah, 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 inflation cooled to 8.5% in July, falling below economists' expectations of 8.7%. The report shows that gasoline and energy prices fell, offsetting rises in food and shelter. The gasoline and energy indexes fell by 7.7%, 4.6% respectively, while the food and shelter indexes rose by 1.1%, 0.5% month to month. However, the core CPI, which strips away volatile energy and food prices, rose by 0.3% over the same time. So we actually had a rise. So everybody really needs to pay attention to what this actually means. The CPI was not good. Yeah, we got 8.5 instead of 8.7% of for inflation, but you can literally look at that and say, oh, well, gas came down. Gas came down 7.7%. Food and shelter went up. Energy might have fallen down just a tad bit, but it was already at historic levels that it was rising by. So right now the big thing is is that we came in a little lower. We're going to have these artificial pumps, but I believe it could be a big trap being set. Big trap. The latest print marks a 60 basis point month-on-month decline against June's 4-decade record print of 9.1%, hinting that inflation may have peaked. I love how they fucking do that. It's the same thing. The stock market hit a bottom. Cryptos hit a bottom. Inflation's peaked. Based on what? We're in a fucking recession. There's no way inflation's peaked. Just wait till... The Federal Reserve has committed to tackling rising prices with 4 consecutive interest rate hikes over recent months, targeting a 2% CPI. Though the current number is still far off the Fed's target, last month's low could stir the market's hope for a potential monetary policy reversal from the U.S. Central Bank further down the line. Considering the Fed's explicit mandate of ensuring maximum employment and price stability, last Friday's positive jobs report from the Bureau, which put the U.S. unemployment rate at low of 3.5% and the decline in inflation, hint that the central bank could potentially afford a less aggressive tightening policy moving forward and ensure a soft landing. So, guys, that's all horseshit as well. So, yeah, unemployment went down. You know why? One, the people who have been looking for a job for over, a year, they're not even part of the CPI. They don't count as unemployed. And then also, there's a bunch of people with 2 full-time jobs. I'm pretty sure those assholes or those great folks, you know, they feel like assholes because they're being counted as the employment level going down, but I guarantee they don't want 2 full-time jobs. There's people with 3 and 4 jobs. That counts as, you know, more jobs being taken. This is an absolute farce. Nobody would be working 2 full-time jobs, and nobody who's retired would go back to work at Walmart if they didn't have to. That's a sign of a soft and poor job field. That's a sign of a porous unemployment rate. You know, that's a sign of a porous job market where people have to work 2 and 3 jobs. So this means the Fed could employ less drastic measures to bring inflation down to its targeted 2% rate and avoid causing a deep economic recession or depression, which we're already in. Since the market tends to be forward-looking, it could soon begin pricing in a potential dovish U-turn from the Fed by switching from risk off to risk on. Such a scenario has historically... Nobody's went from risk off. Nobody switched into gold and silver. Nobody switched into commodities, such as equities and cryptocurrencies. So such a scenario has historically fared best for the asset furthest down the risk curve, such as equities and cryptocurrency. Everything considered, significant risks of prolonged bear market remain. The European energy crisis persisting. And guys, remember Mt. Gox. And now remember how they said Russia is to blame for high gas prices and high costs per barrel? The cost per barrel now is actually less than when Russia went into Ukraine. So now are we to say that Russia's helping us with our gas prices? Because, you know, the U.S. only likes to tell things when it works for them. What about now? Did Putin magically lower the gas prices for the U.S.? I mean, come on now. Potential gas cutoffs from Russia could plunge some Russian energy-dependent European countries into deep economic crisis, leaving their citizens with little money for discretionary spending like investing in stocks or crypto. Such a scenario would also put the European Central Bank in a tight spot as surging energy prices would worsen inflation. If the ECB responds to rising prices by hiking interest rate hikes, that could send Europe into a recession. Bitcoin and Ethereum both spiked immediately after the CPI data dropped. According to CoinGecko data, Bitcoin topped 23,780 and Ethereum rose to 1,780, putting the global cryptocurrency market cap at around 1.17 trillion. The market topped 3 trillion in November 2021, meaning it's still above 61% short of its peak. So the story is developing and we'll be updating as further details emerge.
I wear glasses 'cause I'm so cool. I can predict the charts. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days. Join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month.
Welcome back, everybody, at 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wanted to play Sunny Days, so I figured I'd put it behind Sherman. One good way to show Sherman. So we've had a nice little breakout here, 4.23% in the total crypto market cap. With the CPI data release, it's come all the way to the top end of this inside-out ascending triangle. This is the downtrending, uptrending resistance that was support initially, and it fell through. And then we had the uptrending resistance that it held. And you had a quick spike up now on the data release. Now, the last several times, I'm going to tell everybody, the last several releases, we had the opposite happen. We had an initial dump and then a pump. Now we have an initial pump. Does that mean we're going to dump after? You know, that's what I'm looking at. I'm also looking at the fact that the U.S. dollar currency index fell off the fucking map this morning in the last hour. And that is either something to do about something or something to do about nothing. We broke the ascending triangle finally. And it's been a very, very long time. This actually goes all the way back to here in February. And it finally broke it. So if this is confirming it to the downside, it's going to be very interesting today. Our next support level is at 102.94. Now, unless we come back up here in a very quick motion, it's going to tell us a lot right now. If crypto's actually going to pump or if this was a quick dump, nothing but a show. And then crypto's going to dump and the U.S. dollar will pump. This is what we're going to find out today. The fact that gold and silver got off to such a hot start and now is selling off is pretty indicative of what I think is going to happen in the risk asset market. But we're going to see, because I don't want to tell everybody that nothing's going to happen. But remember yesterday I took out the short in XRP and I was intending on holding it. But then when I seen the way it dropped, I had to make quick decisions. So with XRP, we've absolutely went parabolic here in a sense, just because of how far we fell. Now we've come back up over this descending triangle. We came up to this support at 38.04. Now the question is, though, is this something to do about nothing? Is this just going to be a quick spike? Everybody got excited. Or can this now catapult us to this 38.46 and ultimately maybe to 4018? That's what we're going to be watching out this morning. That's what we have to pay attention to, and there's nothing else that's even relevant this morning. Besides, is this a fake out in reaction to the CPI, or is this something? Because that is a bullish Gartley, technically. The way it came down very quickly and then in the last hour pulled out. We're still in this bear flag now. We pulled back into the bear flag, but we're at a key resistance at 37,993 in the XRP USDT according to Bitget. So if you want to join me on Bitget and trade like me, join my copy trading. We'll go over that real quick, and then I got to get back into the charts. But I get people who ask me daily how to do this. Also, if you're having the wandering eye and you're like, oh, I see all these people copy trading, they're up 477%, they're up 190%. There's a little secret that I need to show everybody. A lot of these people, see this? They keep these orders when they're down open. So they have one order up 106%, but down 289%, not counted in. Down 290%, which you would already be down 100% because you probably wouldn't have the money to continue to keep these positions open like these people. To look at all these positions, they're down better than 280%. And it's not counting that. It's only counting them up 477% because they have not sold yet. I've noticed this on mostly every single person that has open trades will do this. So I really need to show you guys because this is a tactic I've noticed. They don't have any open trades. And this isn't for everybody, but this is the majority will have this. Some people are doing very well and they have trades open. This is what you want to find. Smaller trades. Nice gains. You want to find the ones like that. You want to try to avoid the ones that are hiding their losses within gains. And this is the one that, this is a perfect example because this is how the bigger ones look. Watch out. Go to orders when you go to follow somebody and watch things like this. Because this really flaws what's going on now with their copy trading. So my recent trades, as I said, I was planning on holding these, but I did not. I took 24, 22, 17, 16, and 19. Yesterday, those were my 6 trades. I decided to take the money instead of holding it in just because the market was very volatile. So if you want to follow me on Bitget, the link's in the video description below, and then click here, search XRP Future Millionaire, and the statistics are all fucking weird. I don't even know how to describe it. Some days it says I'm up, some days it says I'm down. So it's so weird that it doesn't add up 100%. But join me, XRP Future Millionaire, and let's try to do the same stuff. Try to figure out what I'm trying to do and try to understand trading like I do. And what I suggest is if you're copy trading me, once we get up 5, 10, 15%, and that's where your targeted zone is, sell it. You don't have to ride it with me and hold out for the long hold. You guys can simply sell it, make your profit, and then move on. Because every single trade I'm in, 99% of the time at one point or another is up. It's just that I am a bargain hunter and I'm trying to ride it even higher. Or trying to watch the pattern unfold if I haven't sold yet. Yesterday I should have reversed it, but it doesn't matter. So Bitcoin's at 24,151. With such a huge move up so quickly, you would anticipate some kind of retracement. But we definitely moved back up. And now we're starting a bullish cross. We're almost finished this divergence, which means we probably might have to go a little bit higher. You probably could come up to 24.5. If we show this, this is what would happen if we would have broke down. We'll do the same logic and say we broke up. So yeah, that 25,000 mark could be in play. I'm personally trying to find if I should start adding back to my short now that I sold out yesterday for the average of 24% on those 6 trades. I'm wondering if I should just start adding back into my short. But that's what we're looking at this morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got back above that uptrend that we finally broke yesterday. And we even got rejected on it, but it was nothing more than a fake out as of right now. Now it might come back and retest 23.5 to bounce up to 26,000. That's what we have to watch out for. XRP Future Millionaire, hit that like button. I'll be back shortly, and pay attention to everything I've said. And remember, what I want you to do here, watch, recycle, repeat. Remember, this is the new motto for the channel. Hashtag watch, recycle, repeat. Which means you watch the content, you recycle it by putting it on social media and sharing this far and wide. You know, taking that extra minute and share this on social media or on some of your other pages, maybe Facebook or whatever, to get more people in here. And then recycle, which means you'll come back and watch the next video. Watch, recycle, repeat. Stay blessed, everybody. Hashtag be better, do better. Hashtag fight assassins. And remember, help one person each and every day. Because if I don't do my part and you don't do your part, in the end, what the hell really is the point?